Hello, welcome to Black Me Wukong. Now, this game has sold a lot of copies. If you don't know how many, well, there were a max of 2,200,000 people playing on Steam at this moment, so I assume they sold at least 4 million copies because usually people buy the copy and they don't play the game right away. So if it's 2,200,000 now playing, I'll just assume it's double that. So if you're wondering how much money they made, well, they made a lot of millions of dollars. They made over $200 million in my opinion, because if you think about it, it's 4 million copies sold for 60 euros, but 240 million CS. But let's say Steam takes 20% from that price. It also depends on the amount of copies sold. I suspect it's less than 20% that the Steam took. So let me do some quick math. I don't know. Let's just say $200 million is left after Steam takes their cut. But you also have to keep in mind that the regional pricing is different, and I don't know what is the regional pricing. But at the same time, it could be, let's say, 40 or 50 euros in other regions. But you also have versions of the game that cost 70 euros and so on. So let's just say that the game made about $200 million profit in the first day, which is crazy if you think about it, because they basically made more money than any other game in a single day. So this is definitely a new record for everything we have seen so far. Also, good job, developers. Thank you for standing out to the Western corporations that want to destroy our gaming hobby. So yeah, they basically said a lot of things about politics and also the Western way of thinking that is promoted by a lot of very evil corporations. So thank you for that, developers. Also, there are some problems with the game. You will not be able to play the game without super sampling. If you don't know what super sampling is, it's basically making the game look blurry. I don't have an Nvidia card, I have an AMD what was the name of it? 5070 anyway, RX. So it's an 8 GB AMD card. Not very good, but also not very bad either. I would say it's above the mid, or about, I don't know. I think it's a little bit above the medium that people usually have in their computers. So it's not a bad computer. The problem is I want to play always without super sampling because it sucks. Also put up the texture quality over here on very high, which it says it might exceed the recommended settings, because the recommended settings were putting this on high. Also, it depends on the resolution you're playing the game on, so the resolution is 1080p. And I think we have a lot of problems with the frames and the way the game looks, so this is a first impression. Let's go. Also, the game is about 128 gigabytes, so it's a lot of loading time. I mean, it's a lot of downloading time. But then you also need to wait for the shaders. The shader loading is also 10, 15, 20 minutes, so it might take up to 3 hours before you can finally play the game, and I'm not joking, based on your internet connection. This is 30 frames per second, which is not acceptable in my opinion, and the game looks super blurry, like I said. I just hate super scaling, and this is a very negative, I don't know. The game gets a lot of minus points for this. Why would you use super scaling mandatory? If this is the future of gaming, to be honest, I don't want to be part of modern gaming. If I press escape, no, you cannot press escape during the cutscene. It's based on Journey to the West, which is Chinese mythology, written in the 16th century, so I guess it's probably one of the most known Chinese books, more or less. I say it's a book, but I'm not sure what kind of writing it is. So those deities have their own armies, yeah. I think I'll have a lot of problems with the performance and some other stuff, mainly because I refuse to play blurry games. Just let me play the game as it is, don't impose stuff like this to me. So, even though Black Me Wukong gets a lot of points for the concept of the game, for refusing Western politics into the game, they still get a lot of...
Safe.
Monkey speaks.
The scriptures. Sound. All I ever wanted was a life in my mountain, free from you and your so-called merits. Those high above don't trust me. I understand that. And they send you and those knuckleheads to threaten me. To obey and serve once more? I understand that too. But what I don't understand is... you bastards killing my kind!
So I understand there are some problems with the translation, so as you can see this is the English voice acting, but apparently they changed some of the wording, so it sounds like the monkey is angry or wants revenge or something. Apparently in the Chinese version, the monkey wanted to live alone with his... He left alone basically, but now it sounds like it's all for revenge and that... That's, I don't know, it's a big change, so if you want to read the full story of the game, just go for the Chinese version and a much better translation than what the game currently has here.
Stay back, stupid dog.
Dog is not stupid.
He's not just any monkey. He's a monkey of merit. A monkey was made Buddha once. None other than me can challenge him to a duel. Look, monkey. I don't make a habit of fighting someone I've bested before. Here's my offer. If you lose, I'll take you to the Celestial Court. They will stay and level your mountain. But if I lose, I shall certainly take revenge, and they will level your mountain nonetheless. How tragic would that be, huh? You are one of the court. We don't need to resort to violence. How about you bend the knees, admit the wrongs, and we can put this behind us.
All these years, except for that pig, you're the one who talks the tallest tales. Good, I am entertained. Speaking of entertainment, wouldn't it be fun if I pluck your extra eye out for my snack and allow you to keep the other two? Because I'd hate to let you miss how I'll slaughter each mongrel of the court. Those below, those above, and that black mutt of yours. Come at me, all of you.
They gave you many chances, yet you spurned each one.
Oh, I hate this. I hate this so much. Also, the game is a little bit weird because in the beginning you will have to, I don't know, you'll have to play a lot. So this is more like God of War than anything else. It's not like a Souls-like game, not like Elden Ring. So as you can see, it's kind of like a, it's more like Monkey of War, God of War, and with a little bit of, I don't know, elements from the Souls-like game, but not a lot. I hate this so much. Why is the game so blurry? Normally you would have to put this on 100 and then we'll put the texture quality on high. And let's see what this will change for us.
Such ingratitude.
Right, it's worse. Yeah, so as you can see, I think the hype for this game is a little over-exaggerated. I cannot play with FSR, I cannot play with super sampling, whatever else people say. I just don't like the bloody games. And this is cheating, this is... Oh, fine, whatever. Let's play with 28 FPS per second. I heard the MD cards have a problem with this game. Also, before I play more, you should know that there is a new game plus, which is harder than this. So this gameplay mode is easier. I remember the skill from Dota. More monkeys for the Monkey King. Yeah, I just don't like the way the developers abuse the super sampling.
The victorious fighting Buddha. Have you any idea how many would give their everything for immortality?
Immortality? For that word, all realms and beings have ruined themselves.
Okay, let's try another way. Let's try something else. Let's try with no frame generation and apply the recommended settings. FSR 60%. This will make the game look even blurrier. I can already feel it. Okay, let's play like this for a while and see how this is. I already hate it. Oh, you. Monkey's charging up for something big. Yeah, I guess I'll have to play like this. I'm not getting not even 60 FPS and the game looks terrible. I don't know when the game takes away control from me. Now.
The Celestial Court welcomed you, foul monkey, yet you remain untamed. None shall save you now.
Dear brother, your edge needs honing. Good. I was in need of a back scratcher.
Let's activate the ultimate Dota ability.
Open your eyes, monkey. Think you can.
Oh, come on, I want to get out of this area already. The game is supposed to be much more easy than you think, but like I said, the difficulty only pick up speed in New Game Plus. Again, I don't have control anymore.
Foul monkey! Taste my axe!
Did he pull an axe out of his pants? I didn't quite see where he got the axe. I don't know, maybe the game will look better and it will play better, but for now we're just stuck in cinematic mode.
Rat! You call that a duel? The glare up here is dazzling. Fight me in the woods if you have the guts.
I thought the reason for their fight in the sky was to not destroy the environment, but I guess I was wrong. But I guess he was also running away, so he has a proper duel, not a 1 versus 10. Also, if you follow the main story, the monkey is overpowered and nothing can really touch him. So this reminds me more of Asura's Rage. I miss watching Asura's Rage. I never played Asura's Rage, but I watched the whole game, I think 2 times, and I listened to the soundtrack a lot. Yeah, so I guess this is Monkey's Rage.
And so ends the last tale of Sun Wukong. A hero who treasured his freedom above all else.
Exactly, it's about the freedom of the monkey.
Buddhahood he attained, yes. But cumbersome he found the celestial rules, for he yearned to come back and to revel in the simple joys with us. Little did he know, his choice to forgo the life above only fueled their mistrust.
The monkey was turned to stone and now he turned back into a monkey. Nice fingernails. Vampires would love them.
This stone has stood for countless days on the mountain. Since my youth, they've said that his remains lie within it. Unbegotten, undying, such is the nature of a stone monkey. Though his body was broken, his spirit endures. Into 6 relics he turned, and separately they escaped, choosing to stay hidden.
I guess this is the version where the apes already control the world, right?
Great sage. Yet no one has ever seen them, not in centuries. I'm old now. Venture through all the lands I cannot. Yet among you, there might be one who is destined.
You mean have a monkey
One
prince?
to recover all his scattered relics. And upon the return of the relics to Mount Tuaguo, he may yet rise again.
Man, I'm watching a full movie before I start playing. That's also a bad thing. Roll credits. Okay, I'm done. Prologue completed. It's not boring, it's interesting, it's fun, especially if you don't know the story of the Monkey King. But if you know it, you'll probably get a little bit bored because, yeah, there's not much to say about the Monkey King, to be honest. How many times can you tell the same story? Breathe in, breathe out, like the voice actor used to breathe. Yeah, the English voice actor did a horrible job, in my opinion, with the character. I don't know, I just don't feel the same voice actor. Okay, we got through the cutscene.
Nowhere better than a home. Reach death and ever grow. Huh? Here, you see what bliss my fate shows.
Luck's around the corner. Seems like he just fell from a fruit tree here.
Perfect timing. This peach knew I needed a snack. You sneaky rascal! Dared fool me? I'll make sure you regret it!
Oh, we started playing the game. Oh, by the way, you're not the Monkey King. I think you are one of his descendants or something.
No matter how many times you come around, you're still as mischievous as ever, eh?
Okay, so we are getting 60 FPS, but it's super blurry. I hate this. I hate this so much. So let's see if we can change some of the settings around. Well, I guess we can try to improve the texture quality. But that doesn't solve the issue with FSR being FSR. Now the game looks overly the colors look saturated. This is almost like playing Borderlands, in my opinion. Can we play like this? I don't know. I guess we can increase sharpening a little more, but if you increase the sharpening, the game will look worse in other aspects. You can decrease the super resolution and the... Okay, let me show you what this does. This will make the game a little less blurry in a way, but... Yep, that's even worse. FPS. Yes, 100%. And let's put this on high. Well, I feel like I'm playing with. I feel like I'm Dr. Frankenstein and playing with the monster. So this should be basically 100%. So this should stop using the super sampling. Yeah, the colors are still a bit oversaturated for my liking, but I guess it's okay. So what equipment we have? I don't have the other edition, which gives you something for free. For some reason, I am getting 35 FPS in the menu over here. Below staff, 5 defense. Okay, we don't need much more. I hope the equipment is a little more interesting because I want to see stats and I just don't want to see a single number over there like defense. So like I said, it borrows from the Souls-like mechanics, like we have a gourd. But you don't lose your experience when you're playing. So you don't really get much of a tutorial, do you? Okay, sprint.
Bastard said something about a rare guest today. You be the one.
Also, big warning, this is a game designed for a controller. If you're playing on mouse and keyboard, you can definitely feel the jankiness. I can feel the jankiness. We feel the jankiness, because when I was trying to pick up, you know, pick up the stuff from the plant, as you see, I was just rolling around it. Okay. I'm impressed by the game, but at the same time, there are a lot of bad things to it as well, like the character is mostly floating. If you watch my feet. See? You see that? Yeah. The character is mostly floating, and I noticed that, well, I guess it's one of the things I don't like about games. I want a game that is more realistic in a way, so when I see something like that, I don't like it. Yeah, FPS is stable. Okay, I guess you can play like this. You just have to kind of not play on the... Hello. Wait, I cannot block. I don't know, we'll see. Wolf Stalwart. Okay, that's just a lot of text. Thank you, game. I like... how should I put it? I like when we have a bestiary, but I want it to be a bestiary, not some kind of a novel. Yoguai lesser ones. We have the chiefs, kings, and the characters. Okay. Yeah, treasure chest.
Our king has truly blessed. Someone did show up after all.
Okay. Combat, like I said, is very easy in the beginning. So yeah, you'd have to play New Game Plus. Kind of feel the difficulty a little better. Yeah, so I can see the combinations of God of War, action RPG, or I don't know, whatever you want to call it. And Souls-like. Can we go another pathway? Yeah, oh, don't worry, the game will teach us more about its combat styles and some other things. Oh, okay, so you go over here, end up over here as well. Yeah, FPS is not that bad, but that's mostly because of the
What you
sampling.
waiting for? Pluck your hair and make an offer.
That's a big hair. This is the shrine system. I think it works more or less like in all of the other Souls-like games.
I, the keeper of Blackwind Mountain have long been waiting for your arrival.
Ooh, that's disgusting. Is that a potato head?
His spitting image. I'd
Is that a
say
back scratcher? Yes, it is. This game is weird.
up ahead is Guan Yin Temple.
Not a bad start, but
Once
definitely
it was
with problems.
bustling with
Oh, he has very muscular legs.
before it was
Doesn't skip leg day.
ruined by that fire. Then the temple was rebuilt. Oh, what good is it to rebuild a temple if the goodwill of men has been burnt to ashes? You've forgotten this place, but they haven't forgotten you. Oh, that's a tough one. Good luck to you.
So let me try this again. Oh yeah, we got this for the pre-order bonus, I think. If you got the other more expensive version, you'd get more stuff out of it over here. Yeah, remember the Trailblazer Gourd. Coconut wine. %. Oh, so I guess this will give you one more usage. And the developers have specifically said that all of the items you get from pre-order and stuff you'll be able to obtain them from normal gameplay a little better. See what that talisman does. I don't know.
We have company.
Great, I hit nothing at all. So you hold it and then when you release it, it will attack. Not so bad. The maps are quite big, you don't have a map per se, but you can kind of guide yourself using other methods, and you can also go off the beaten path a lot of the times. Oh, it's Birdman. You have light and heavy attacks, at least for now. You know what? I think I want a sword as well. Yeah, this game is a bit janky in a way, or at least now, because I'm left clicking and right clicking a lot of times, but it only works once. So it probably is better to just use light attacks. Yeah, but much better to use light attacks. What is that Birdman? Crow Diviner. Cow, Sword Soldier, Stalwart. Not bad. So something over here. I guess you can farm a lot this area. I just assume that's the thing you need to upgrade your skills. Interesting. I guess we pick up a lot of plants. Oh, that was a little frog. I kind of like this game. Okay, the game brought me back. I like it. I guess we don't beat that character with a stick. And that for. Yeah, there's a bit of jankiness to it. Not as bad as some people said it is, but also not as good. So I guess it's kind of like the middle of the road. So it's not such a bad game, but I don't want to buy it day one if you don't have, you know, I don't know, a lot of extra money to spare. Okay, can I return to the bridge because I want to. Okay, I guess not. I have enough health to be messing around with big enemies like that. One shot. It's nice. Okay, let's rest up and then we'll go and try and fight that boss over there, whatever it was. The game is definitely janky. You can tell this is made for consoles 100%. And as you can see, I also got basically one extra gourd swig, one extra healing potion just because I pre-ordered, which is not really fair to get this, even though you can get it later by playing the game. It feels a little bit cheap to make the game easier on yourself like this. Yeah, just hold the heavy attack. There's the heavy attack. Not sure what that is, but I don't care. Oh, what? Yeah. Make the attack just go to the ground. Not sure what I'm doing here. Oh, I guess that's our first skill activated. Thank you, Potato Man. Oh, that enemy is fearsome.
It's been a while, but the immobilized spell still works like a charm.
Like your back scratcher, right?
Since you hail from Mount Huaguo, it won't hurt to teach you a handy trick. Now, here we go. Give me your hand.
Okay.
There you go. Should you come across any miscreants, just point your finger at them and
Can I have this in real life?
Spell.
That would be useful.
You'll be able to hold them in place while giving yourself a breather. Sadly, mine is but a humble trick. Its power will wear off within a few short moments.
What do you mean?
Though
He's
it's
been
good
frozen
enough
for
against
minutes.
boneheads like this one. Anyway, just consider it an ace up your sleeve.
This guy's been frozen for 2 minutes.
The young boys these days know no manners. Fear not. Teach them a lesson with your new spell.
So this time he didn't fall down. Oh, so the focus bar fills up by hitting your enemies or by charging them. Chief, okay, so I guess that was a chief. Oh, so there are not that many enemies. I like how they look in the portrait. In the portrait they look like they're cartoons. And here they look like they are the God of War version of enemies. Huh. Do we explore this place? Oh yeah, we did. This is just the other pathway. Okay. As you can see, this has quite a long cooldown. Purple link. Yeah, that's just a mushroom.
My things got serious now.
Yeah, probably we need to play this game on New Game Plus as well, because it feels definitely too easy on this difficulty. And if you go to New Game Plus, you'll keep all of your abilities and all of your things except for story progression items. It will feel a lot better. Well, the game is nice. I'm actually interested in playing more of it and seeing more of it. Talents. Sparks and you don't lose them when you resurrect, which is nice in a way. Self-advance. Staff stances. Oh, that's a lot. Get more stamina. Survival. You know what, I'll just go for passives. This mysticism. Oh, it's magic. Very good. Very good. Yeah, I think I'll end it over here. We have seen a lot of the game, and this is the first impression I have of the game. Very good. I'd say it's a 9 out of 10. It has its problems. It's definitely a console game. Definitely not that good for AMD graphic card users. Definitely not on the high spectrum when it comes to gear or stuff like that. Definitely a UI console. Yeah, I wouldn't really say it's game of the year. It's probably game of the year in this year, but we don't really have a lot of competition for it. What to do there? I guess just the key item. Anyway, see you next time. Bye bye.